Hi guys, so I'm so excited today to do this redraw, and I will show you my process after the intro. Hi guys, so today I'm so excited to redraw this girl today because I get to use some of the new art supplies from my Caliart Drawing Kit. So today I wanted to go ahead and use the pencils that I have, do different shades and different range. I wanted to challenge myself because I haven't used pencils in a while, and I am more than a bit rusty. I am so rusty that I don't even know how to describe it. So I decided to do the regular approach, which is to just use the harder pencil, which have more H in it, because it's range from 5, well, I think mine's from 5H to 8B. So yeah, I will go ahead and use the H to sketch out this girl because the H has less, I would say, less smudging ability. Yeah, to me, that's how the best I can describe it. And for this girl, since she's already in pencil, I want to do this recreation true to the girl. So you see me going ahead and rubbing out certain parts of her because I want to look as much as like her as possible. So yeah, but for this redraw, I usually do, like, even any pencil redraw that I have, I usually use like markers. But since I got some new supplies, why not go ahead and use the true supplies? So I am so grateful for this set because it's allowing me to, I'm gonna definitely try so much new art supplies that I've never tried before. Example, like the watercolor pencil. I have never tried watercolor pencil before, and I'm so glad to show you guys or carry you guys on this journey with me of me trying different art supplies that I have never tried before. Anyways, so I decided to give her some shirt or some clothes because the neck is like cut off in my older drawing, and I find myself doing that quite a lot back then. But now I went ahead and erased like the sketch off camera and did like a light line art around her. So now I just went ahead with my 2B pencil, which is like almost, you have B, but I just went with 2B to give her like a nice shading to the necessary parts that I want to give the shading to. So my rule of thumb when using pencils is to start with the lightest or the lighter shading color, and then like build up before like adding your darker colors. So I'm using this 2B to add down the necessary shading. Every place that I'm going to be shading, I just added 2B there to give like a nice transition color, because if you just start with a very dark shading color, it's just gonna look too drastic and too crazy. And I took my time with this one. Even though this video is sped up, I took my time in adding the necessary places because I wanted it. I was so excited for this recreation because I was really using the mediums that I did use like last time or before when I did this older sketch, and I was just so excited to see how this would turn out because I haven't used these pencils, as I said, and I think it's like all the way till like when I was in high school I was using these pencils to do like art class, but otherwise I haven't used them in ages. So I'm so glad that I have this range to really experiment with. It's so awesome and so fun. I definitely recommend this set because this drawing set, because it has so much, especially even this sketchbook is from the drawing set. And what I realized is that the sketchbook is like, it doesn't bleed as much, like the markers doesn't bleed through the paper as much as like the previous sketchbook that I was using. I don't know, I think the weight of the paper is different, but this sketchbook, it does reflect on the other side. Like if you use a marker, it does show on the other side, but usually I had to like have two papers between each page when I'm using the markers because it will bleed through to the next page and the next page. But I haven't seen that so far, and I'm going really hard with the markers. I really like how it looks. And right here you see me, I decided to use pencil crayon. So this is the black pencil crayon because it's adding much deeper like a much deeper, darker color, because even though the 8B is there, I really kind of didn't want to like use my 8B because it was going to give me a grayer look, and I wanted more like a darker look. So I went ahead and used the black crayon to give me all the darkest black that I wanted. So here I am using, I don't remember which color, this one, I think I was using the 4B right here, or the 6B, to give the darker shade for this shirt. And I went in and smooth up everything else with an even darker color. Oh yeah, I think this is a 6B and the previous one was the 4B. So yeah, I'm going in and adding shades all around because I feel so proud of this redraw or this recreation. It looks so much more mature and it looks so much more like how I draw. And I'm not gonna lie, I really love how this turned out. This is like my favorite. I definitely went ahead and put it on my Instagram. Also guys, check out my Instagram. Also give me a follow because you know I want to start doing or posting more on my Instagram. And yeah, so I did end up loving it so much that I posted it on my Instagram, but I really like how this turned out. It looks so cool. So now I went back in with the black marker to give even more darker contrast and add even more shading to different areas to really darken that shadow. So I am just loving the way that this turned out. It's just looking so amazing. And the downside of working with like crayon is that it really just go all over the place. It was just all over the place. It was so messy, but I really like how it turned out. So for this pink, I went ahead and used the pencil crayon to do like a quick pink box because that is how it was in the previous one. And I'm not gonna lie, I showed this to my mom and she's like, wow, it really shows how you matured in your drawing. And I was just like, yeah, I'm really proud of this one. It looks so cool. I'm not gonna lie, especially like the way she looks. Of course I have to work on my proportions and everything, but I really like how she turned out. She looks much more regal and looking all cool. So yeah, this is basically, I think I'm finished. Yeah, I think I'm basically finished. And I'm just so excited with the way it turned out. You see me here, I'm literally freaking out. The way it just looks so amazing and cool when I really look at it. So this is the final look, the comparison. This is how she turned out. Thank you guys so much for sticking around all the way to the end. See you next time. Bye.